Using price per square foot is a terrible method to price a home. Don't even try. I'll explain why in this episode of Realty Talk. What does price per square foot mean anyway? Well, today I'm going to unpack what it means and why it's not the best measure to use when pricing a home. The price per square foot is a very simple calculation to make, and that may be why so many people use it to begin with. But keep watching and I'll shine light on some major distinctions that will blow your mind. To arrive at the price per square foot of a given property, all someone needs to do is divide the sales price or the potential sales price of the house's total square footage, and voila, you have the price per square foot calculation. Now here's why that means very little at the end of the day. I'll show you 3 different examples and save the best one for last. Let's take a look at a couple different homes, just a few miles across town and in different neighborhoods. And let's say they both sold for $350,000. We'll say house A is 2,500 square feet and house B is 3,000 square feet. Start with house A at $350,000 and divide it by its square footage of 2,500. And that equals $140 per square foot. Next, take house B, divide it by its square footage of 3,000, which is $117 per square foot. The difference is easy to see. It's about $23 per square foot between house A and house B. It doesn't seem like much till you take a look at the next example. And here it is. Let's reverse engineer the math to see how pricing both houses at the same price per square foot makes a big difference. We'll multiply both properties by the same price per square foot and choose $140 per square foot. Of course, we already know that house A comes out to $350,000 for 2,500 square feet. But what about house B? That house would come out to $420,000 instead of $350,000. That is a $70,000 difference when trying to price the home based on the price per square foot. You may not think that's a big deal, and it's reasonable on the surface, but not when considering that all similar houses in the neighborhood are selling for only $350,000 at an average of $116 per square foot. It's not a good way to do an apples to apples comparison. Here's the third and final example, which will blow your mind if we continue using the same method for pricing homes. But here's a little bit different scenario. Let's say a seller has a nice little 1,000 square foot downtown loft. They're beginning to feel a little cramped and would like to have more space to start a family. They're selling the loft for $350,000, and that's $350 per square foot. That's not an uncommon scenario due to the location and prices of similar homes. And they found another home they want to buy. It's quite a bit larger, has a fenced backyard, and it's everything they're looking for. And it's 3,000 square feet. Should they expect the price of the new home to match the same $350 per square foot they're selling the downtown loft for? Good Lord, I hope not. A 3,000 square foot home would cost them $1,050,000. But is that really true? Are they really going to have to pay over $1 million for the new house? The good news is, likely not. It's very possible for them to be able to purchase the new house, which is literally 3 times the size of the loft, and pay only around $500,000 to $600,000. If it were as easy as calculating price per square foot, a computer algorithm could determine an accurate sales price for a home. And believe me, the third-party real estate apps and their bots try to do that all the time. It's never accurate. I get bot estimates on the value of my own personal home frequently, and I simply click the unsubscribe button and mark them as spam. They're honestly no better than trash in your email, and certainly no replacement for a realtor who prices houses in the market as I do every day. We've all heard the 3 factors that determine the price you'll pay for a home. Location, location, and location, right? Honestly, location does matter, but it's still more complex than that. There are so many factors that determine a home's value, and location is primary, but it's not the full picture. After all, we haven't even discussed the condition of the property and its age, the quality of finishes such as countertops, hardware like sinks, faucet, and doorknobs, or even the type of construction or the floor plan. And we can't forget about the size of the yard or the acreage and additional structures built on the property, or what schools are in the area, and the list can go on and on from there. After and only after all other points for pricing have been considered, and only when comparing 2 or more properties of like construction with the same or similar square footage, which are within a mile and in the same neighborhood, should we even think about comparing the price per square foot? And that's only to see if the subject property closely matches the average price in a specific area. By the time we've done all of that work, using the price per square foot is basically pointless. One instance where using this method makes sense is when you're paying to have a home built, and the builder provides a predetermined price per square foot to build the house based on their material and labor costs, or when renting a commercial space by the square foot. I have a deep desire to always price properties correctly using the professional tools, knowledge, and experience I have at my disposal, because it just matters that much. It matters to me, it matters to the market, and especially matters to my sellers. If you have any questions about this or any other real estate topic you can think of, leave them in the comments below, and I promise to answer you as quickly as possible. You can also text me directly between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and I'll text you back right away. Just try me. If the Chambers Group can help you determine a great selling price and sell your home for you, we'd be honored to make an appointment to begin that discussion. My contact details are linked below, so text or email me to get started.